Hello again and welcome to my channel. Please like, subscribe if you like it. Uh, what I want to show you is my guitar I built a couple of years ago, I think. I don't know how many, but alright. What I want to show you is the guitar I built, of course, on my CNC milling machine. What I have done and what I have built and what I have changed about this particular guitar. I like this shape very much. I like it. It's a very nice shape. In between, it has plexiglass, so it's very nice, black and white. It goes through all of the body. Officially, there is a LED light in it, but there is something wrong with the driver. I cannot get it on, so I have to take a look at that. Normally, this whole white section completely around the guitar is lighting up. All right. What I want to show you about this guitar, that it has, in this base plate, it has no screws. I have a couple other guitars, and most of the time all those screws that are in this base plate are rusted out. If I want to do some maintenance on my guitar, because these things collect a lot of dust, so I need to take it apart and I want to clean it up. Because literally, especially the tone knobs, the volume knob, and switching between the pickups, those are really cracking on my amplifier. So I want to take it apart and I want to clean it. All right. With the other guitars, I always have the problem with screws that don't come out, or I will get them in and they will not tighten. So I want to get rid of that problem. All right. So what I want to show you is all these screws beside the pickups. Those are all stainless steel. Those are stainless steel, and for the rest, of course this one too. For the rest, there are no screws on this base plate. So that's pretty nice, but all right. What I changed more is on my tremolo. My tremolo is normally tightened with 6 screws, and when you use your jammer, when you do your jammer in it and you do your things, those things during they always snap out, or well, a couple of screws in there. You try to put them in. You cannot tighten them down because you cannot really use this one. This is just a stainless steel bar with 2 threads that goes through the wood and be locked in tight with a nut. So this thing can always, well, under an angle. It's pretty nice. What I also have is, of course, the jammer. Let me put it in there. I'll put the jammer in. All right. That this thing stays exactly there. It stays there. It's got no play on it. I have another guitar. It also has, both have a jammer, but they always noise. They're making noise. Besides, when I'm playing the guitar and I want to get this thing quickly, I must get it from way over here and then put it back to my strings, and then I can, no, I don't want that. So I want to get it here. So the travel from my strings to my jammer is really as short as possible. What I mean with the other is they make noise. You hear that in your amplifier. So I don't want to have that. I don't want to hear that in my amplifier. So I want to have that it's tight. Don't hear it in my amplifier. All right. So that's a couple of things I've changed. The Beast, I have milled it in there, engraved it. I engraved it here on the back side, so this is smooth from the other side. And what I also did is, let me get this thing out. It doesn't need to be in there. because I want to flip it over in a couple of minutes. All right. Okay, that's out. What I also did is in this base plate on the back side I made markings. So when I play a song or I make a song, I want to know exactly, even from a day or maybe a week or 2 weeks, where my tone buttons have been. So what's the position of my tone buttons? My other guitars don't have that, so I always have to, what was that sound again? All right, so now I have markings on it, and these buttons have numbers. So I put it in a special place where I think the tone is good and I like it. I snap a picture with my phone, and even if it's a week from now or 2 weeks from now, I can exactly see where my buttons stand. And I can also exactly see where my pickup switch has stand. So, all right. What I want to show you now is, of course, the back side. I do this with one hand, so please bear with me. On the back side, be very careful because I don't want to damage it. I'm very careful with this thing. All right. What I put on the back side is I have those stainless steel countersunk screws in here, 6 pieces. On the other wood, on the other piece of wood, they go straight through the plexiglass, goes through the other wood. There are threaded wooden inserts. So I can take this thing 100 times, 200 times, or even 1,000 times apart without me making these things go run around and never can get them out. Of course, this is the PCB board with a battery in it, so I can charge it. And this is the normal base plate for where you put your strings through and when you tighten your springs. So that's what I have built a couple of years ago, and I just want to put it out there because, well, I've used this thing a couple of times and it's really nice playing, and also it's not a pain to take this thing apart and putting it back together again. So thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Maybe I'm gonna make a film where I'm gonna take it apart. You can leave some comments in the section down below. And well, see you next time.